Hi, welcome back to LovelyGirlieBits. It has been 2 weeks since my last video. I sound like I'm going to confession. I'm telling you now, this weather, like today was supposed to be a gorgeous day. You're watching this video on Sunday and I'm filming this part on Saturday. And the mission was to be able to sow seeds today. The weather, like it's not right. It's not right. It was supposed to be like sunny, cloudy for most of the day with like a 15% chance of rain, like for an hour. And it has been raining like on and off, but like really heavy showers. Earlier I was stuck in the car for a while because it was hailstoning. So that's fun. Yes, listen, thanks a million for being so patient with me. I didn't have a video last week. It's just the last 2 weeks have just, there's been so much kind of, you know, when you have like life stuff going on and, you know, work stuff as well. And then trying to combine the time that I have to film, like available to film, with the weather. But I'm hoping things are going to be, famous last words, I'm hoping things are going to be a little bit quieter now over the next few weeks so that I can get, I was going to say get into a routine. I can't get into a routine. It's all weather dependent. It's days like this where I would just love to have a greenhouse to be able to film in and work in and not be at the mercy of the Irish weather. Actually, can you let me know in the comments where you're based, what the weather is like? Have you been washed out of it the way we have as well? So 2 weeks ago, over the St. Patrick's Day weekend, Mum and I were out in the back and I did film that. I didn't film an intro on the day because we were cutting back the border that she has been dying to cut back. And you'll see, I'll explain in a second. I haven't edited the footage yet. I do remember one part of it that I was like, can you just show people what you have? I wanted to set up the hot bin composter as well. That's what I wanted to get done, just to be able to, I've been kind of holding off on cutting back like the perennials and stuff in that border on the left so that whenever I did, I'd be able to use it in the composter. Also, sorry, while I'm here, I'm going to show you something that got sent to me yesterday. I can't wait to try this out. So Nature Safe, Organic Nature Safe, sent me a slug and snail barrier and it's natural. It's made of crushed seashells. So I'm excited. It says it works to creating 100% natural barrier around vulnerable plants, protecting against slugs and snails, supporting healthy garden wildlife, and it's oyster shells blended with nitrogen, magnesium and calcium for additional healthy soil benefits. But listen, do you know what else? On a positive note, tonight the clocks go forward, which means we're going to have brighter evenings. I'm so excited about that because it just gives that little bit more freedom and flexibility when it comes to, you know, wanting to get work done out in the garden. But like if it would just stop raining, that would be just fab. But my mission is to get a greenhouse. I am saving for one, but I will have kind of other home expenses over the next little while that kind of will take priority. So all I really need is for like a video to go viral on YouTube, and then I'll be able to afford a greenhouse. But I feel like I have a lot to do in the garden. I get real overwhelmed going, oh my God, where to start? But I've made a list of all kind of like my priorities, what I want to do over the next few weeks. So I'm just going to tip away at that like bit by bit. But let me show you 2 weeks on from the video that you just watched there. Let me show you like the updates. I'm excited to see the updates because I can't remember what I filmed 2 weeks ago, like what things look like. Anyway, let's have a look. So we're going to cut all of this bed back completely. And I've been keeping these verbenas here because we're going to cut them and put them in the base of the composter. So there's like a big pile there, that one. There's some, some in the back corner there, some here. I'm going to cut all of this whole bed back. When I say I, Edward Scissorfingers will. Say hi, ma'am.
I need to get another one. It has to be this brand. I have that years.
Could you show everybody how many snippers that you are taking out for this? Look, this is why we call her Edward Scissorfingers, because she's got 4 pairs of snips, and now she just said on camera that she wants a 5th pair, but it has to be that brand.
It has to be Wilkinson sort.
God, what a mammoth morning of, we ended up weeding everything. I'm just gonna let it dry out there, and then I'm gonna use a lawnmower on everything now, chop it all up. I ended up giving these beds a bit of a weed. Now see in here, that's the trailing nasturtium. I've one there, another one, oh sorry, another one there. So I'm just gonna leave those be for now. So Mum did that. There's a few little weeds that I can see that I'll just pick up after her, but she went again to town on the lavender, so I don't know if they will recover. A few shoots on that, nothing fresh or green on that one. Potentially some there, but I might move that from there. We ended up weeding there as well. I dug up my lupin because I've one there, one over there. This one here has been chomped to bits by slugs, so I'm after taking it out, putting it in a pot. And it's just really nice seeing the blue sky. Oh, look at the blossom up there. That's nice. Okay, time for tea. I would like to welcome you to my new friend, my new gardening pal, and it's the hot bin composter. The team at Quick Crop kindly gifted this to me, and I'm so excited because in this we're going to be able to make our own compost. And I think something like this would be great for the urban garden, like my own, that has waste. We're going to be able to put cuttings in here, grass clippings and everything. And the idea behind this is that this little box, well, it's a large box, it's kind of, that's my brown bin. It's kind of like the size of maybe the black or the green bin, a little bit bigger. And the idea is that this unit gets really, really hot. You got like a little temperature gauge here, and this is what we're going to go for. You can open up the little vent in that. And yeah, the idea behind this is that the heat that this goes up to will help turn whatever you have in there into compost really, really quickly. The website says in 30 days you can get mulch, and in 90 days you can get really rich compost. So I'm very excited about that. So I've been researching how to set it up, how to start it, but I just wanted to show you this is what it's like. And I'm filming out here because I will be putting this at the front of the house, and I didn't want to do all these chats out there. We have like a little tap here that we're going to be able to, if there's any kind of juice down the bottom, we're going to be able to save that and be able to feed our plants with whatever juice at the bottom of that. Now, they did send this too. They sent the plinth as well. So actually, let me just set that up really quickly. So that's it with the plinth underneath, and it just lifts up the hot bin composter just a little bit more so that you can put like a container or something under there to be able to save the juice. So it goes up to about here, my bosoms, and that's with the plinth on it. And I have like a big kind of square what would you call it, like a paving slab that I'm going to sit it on top of as well. But let me show you what else you get in the kit. So in there you can see it's a wood chip. I don't have the hole too much open, I just want to be able to keep it nice and dry. So wood chip, and what this will do is it will help to kind of create pockets, like air pockets in there, so that everything isn't going to get really compact and slimy and wet, because you want the airflow to be able to go through it. That looks like a little roller, paint roller holder thing, and we're going to use that to mix up our recipe. Get the Kickstart bottle. I'll just leave it here if you want a screenshot as to what this does. So there's nothing in here, but you can put boiling water in here and then sit it inside there, like if you've been away for a few days, because you're supposed to feed your hot bin composter every couple of days, and if you're away on holidays it'll go cold. So you can kickstart that again. I'll let you know if I ever do that. We have a little user guide, but that's gonna be me. You get a separate little thermometer that you can sit inside that, and so that's what I'll do. Apparently I've seen videos on YouTube and people can get it up to temperature in a couple of days. I'm excited about that. And then you have two straps, so they will go along somewhere along here. I'll have a look to see where exactly to put it, and that will just help keep everything together, because like this will expand with the amount of stuff that I'm going to be putting in here. It's going to be a good way of reusing and kind of recycling cuttings, grass clippings, food waste while I make my own compost, because this is the situation right now. So like I'm going to need compost for all here, for up my beds, for that bed, under there, all my pots. And this is the larger of the two hot bin composters that are available on Quick Crop. I decided to get the larger one just because I have so much waste when it comes to cuttings and stuff in the garden, and like the grass. Like I have a lot of grass, and as I said, like I have a lot of beds and veg beds and pots and everything to fill. So I'm excited. When we were doing our pruning today, we kept aside kind of the woodier ones, the woodier kind of cuttings. So those I'm going to put like a couple of inches at the bottom of the composter to help to make sure that like airflow can get through and that like it's not all soil and grass and everything at the very bottom. So I'm going to use some of those. I'm going to cut the grass. I've also like left some of the weeds and kind of the older grasses to dry a little bit, but I'm going to cut those with the lawnmower. So yeah, I think we're going to put it outside. We'll start filling it up, and actually no, I need to cut the grass first so I can get grass clippings. Just wanted to show you what it's like when the front panel is off. So that's what it looks like at the bottom. So we're going to put like the woody kind of bits at the bottom, and any juice or anything like that will go down there, be able to take it out of there, and yeah, it just slides on. It's easier to do it with two hands. What we do whenever we do have the compost, be able to pull that out, the top composter, push it down, keep feeding the bin. Happy days. The tulips are still looking really good. I love this one. I love that one. I think it's gorgeous. It's really pretty. These ones look like velvet. Ooh, we still have some more to come up. And look at that little, tiny little guy. So what I am going to be doing is deadheading the daffodils. I can't do it with one hand. Just so that all the energy goes back into the bulbs for next year. That's what's coming over. Look what we have here. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago I tried to propagate my roses? Look at this one. Here, hold on. Look here. Hold on. Look, there's a little shoot there. There's a little shoot there. 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 Those are the bigger roses, and then these are the smaller ones, so I can see that that's gone like rotten in that one. That one looks like it's gone a bit rotten, same there. But the verbena seems to be okay. And look, we've got more bleeding hearts. They're so cute. This tree is starting to give out shoots as well. This is going to be, these are going to turn into kind of like little yellow, like fluffy looking things. I don't know what they're called. This bed badly needs to be weeded. My little acer is starting to shoot out. Oh, that's only a couple of weeks growth. This snapdragon has shown up. And there's a couple there and there as well. The euphorbia has really come on as well. So my mission for these pots is I'm going to take everything out and repot everything, kind of give it fresh compost. Here comes the rain now. Actually, look. Oh, I think it's going to be okay. So this is the lupin that I pulled up from over there. And it looks like it's going to be okay. Oh, I'll have to put some of the shells around that. We finally have a couple of sweet peas at the back there that are starting to sprout. These have taken so long to germinate. And then in here, oh, we got lots. So we got like the lupins starting to sprout. So I just have to protect them. Here we have one tomato seed. We have one tomato seed that has sprouted, or they look quite dry. See, I can see another shoot in there. Will it give them a bit of rain? Down here, look, the Ami May just have germinated. I'm very excited about that. And then here, I need to give these guys more space. These are my little sunflowers. Look. I swear to God, they just give me so much joy and happiness. And look, my little guara, the cuttings from last year, not that, are coming on. And like, yeah, my little hydrangeas are sprouting. Got the lupins from the seeds that I saved. So the lupins from last year, yeah, those are those ones I had soaked those. I'm just gonna leave that on to stop the slugs. So we got sunburst mixed ones. I think that's a little Dorrit. Yeah, So they're going to be like the little teeny tiny ones. Well, the ones that you can kind of grow in pots. And look, in the last couple of weeks, these have started to open up. Ooh, there's allium. Oh, excited. They're gorgeous. My rogue pea shoot is coming on. But I think I planted alliums in here as well. Oh, and actually some more tulips. And then here I've got tulips coming on. They're going to be yellow. I think this is like the yellow and orangey border. And then I think these are alliums as well. Like, look how glossy and healthy those rose leaves look. Gorgeous. So that's like the peachy one. And then that one is the pink one. And then, remember I don't know if you remember, I thought Mum had pulled up that geranium. She hasn't. My apologies. I have apologised to her. I think I'm going to take all these up and put them in pots for now until I figure out what I want to do with them, because this bed, this area will be changing. All will be revealed at some point. I don't know when. That lupin is okay, but you can still see it's been chomped by the slugs. So I think I'll put that fee or that the seashells around them. And actually these are osteospermums. I need to see if you cut. Oh, actually they look like they're coming back. I don't want this to get like too big or woody. You can see there the achilles are starting to come back. So that's the little achillea leaf. Look, the original is starting to come back too. I can't wait for these to be all kind of like open and full. So that's the update in the jardin. It's gotten cloudy now again. I can see like the blue skies over that way, but the black clouds are coming this way. But I hope you have a gorgeous Easter if you celebrate that today. And if not, have a fantastic Sunday. And I will see you in next week's video. What are you going to be sewing this week? I'm literally so behind right now that I just need to sew everything, to be honest. And you know what? I'm gonna. Hopefully, either tomorrow or Monday, if it's a bit nicer, I'll do that. I miss it. I miss sowing seeds. And then I'm going to pot on like my little sunflowers as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. Okay, bye.